Sunset. Woohoo!
That I still think about you, even though I know that it's too late.
I think they're awesome, and because they influence us a lot, because the lyrics are very simple and got to do with Singapore life. Yeah, they're
Slowly for you to tell me that I'm sorry. Slowly for you to tell me that I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry.
Their music is so influential, yeah, and also they can influence more local bands to be like them. Yeah.
4 thumbs up.
Yeah. That's it.
From thinking of you, I have to find a way to stop you falling into my mind. I have to find a way to keep myself from thinking.
Why? It's got catchy tunes and catchy melodies. Any favorites? All are my favorites.
Even though I know that it's too late, but do you know that I'm still missing you? Especially right now, you're far away.
The concept, the music was good. It was really good.
I'm sorry. Slowly for you to tell me that I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry. Said I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going on for a few years already. So, yeah, definitely it's a good movement. But this is the first time I'm seeing that they're incorporating like music and everything, all the art and stuff involved. So I think it's pretty cool.
Stop you falling into my mind. I have to find a way to keep myself from thinking of them. I suppose from the time that I was young, I've been singing music. Like my mom tells me that when I was about a year and a half, I started whistling already. I actually got my dad into trouble because he was carrying me and I started whistling and some girls walked by, so they wanted to beat him up. But so I suppose music has always been one of the things that's been a part of me since I don't know when. I think all of us have feelings one way or another. Some people do through poetry. I'm a painter as well, so I paint and stuff like that as well. I got to find a way to stop you falling into my mind. Got to find a way to keep myself from thinking of you. I got to find a way. The story behind the River Song is I've actually always been a patriotic in one way or another. It's not a punk rock thing, or it's not a very cool thing to be nowadays. It's cheesy to be patriotic, but I spent enough time overseas to know that I love Singapore. And so I wrote the song because I was inspired by the view at night from the Esplanade when you look at the CBD. So I actually took a walk almost to home, right through North Bridge Road, Chinatown, Geylang, and Hill Street at night, which this area actually to me has always had a certain kind of a charm, and I've always kind of felt like the lights at night, it's like music sometimes, because I'm a very visual person as well. So I've always kind of the reason why I call it the River Song is because it started from following the Singapore River route, and that I suppose was how the song came about. We got together to jam and we had the song. That's what I can explain right now.